to our Planet Ayurveda studio. Welcome, Dr. Vikram Chauhan.
Thank you, Edith.
We are here to discuss properties of various herbs. And if we could now discuss the properties of Boswellia Serrata.
Yeah, Boswellia is very good herb. I use it very often in my clinic. Multiple uses. Boswellia is a very good looking plant and I especially like it. The resin, you know the resin,
yes.
The gum coming out of the stem, the resin is called Boswellia. Boswellia serrata is growing in the deserts. So the resin comes out, oozes out, and the resin is collected and used. It is powerful antibacterial. It is powerful antibiotic. And it is one of the strongest pain relieving anti-inflammatory herb. So it is natural, no painkillers are needed. You don't have to use any chemicals to relieve the pain. So it is one of the most potent anti-inflammatory. It is heating in nature and that's why it is relieving the Vata disorders. So all the Vata disorders we can use Boswellia very much. And we have another herb called curcumin, curcuma longa or the turmeric. So we can combine the turmeric extract and Boswellia extract. And Boswellia and curcumin combination, it becomes very more potent. So I am using in my clinic this Boswellia along with curcumin and other herbs. So this becomes useful in painful conditions like arthritis, in back pain, in neck pain, in all the inflammation, even in cancers. So cancer is also aggravated form of inflammation. So whenever there is inflammation, whenever suppose there is tonsillitis, there is allergic rhinitis or there are allergies, I'm using combining Boswellia with this curcumin. Even in fevers I'm using, whenever there is fever, because of especially the kapha fever, not the pitta fever, and fevers are different types. So if there is kapha fever because of the sinus, because of the upper respiratory infections, and then I'm using Boswellia mixed with curcumin. And in case of arthritis, it helps in painful inflammations and combined with curcumin. In gout also, whenever there is gouty pain, I would recommend this use of this herb. So whenever there is a rheumatoid arthritis, in that particular condition it is wonderful because it helps not only in Vata, it also helps to control the Ama. So especially when you combine with curcuma longa. So curcuma helps to balance the Ama and Boswellia helps to balance the Vata. So Ama and Vata both are taken care of using this combination. Boswellia and curcuma longa, these two herbs. And it is free from it is better to use natural and organic without insecticide, without pesticide. So because one should be able to recognize it, whether this is pure or impure. So this is the way we use it in my clinic, and this is how it works.
Is there any difference if you mentioned curcumin, we have curcuma, for example we have curcuma powder, we use it as a spice in the kitchen. Is there any difference if you use extract and if you use powder in these combinations?
Of course, extract is entirely different. It is like using you have 12 karat gold, 14 karat gold, 16 karat. So these are the categories of extract. Suppose you take the herb and you make the extract, and this simple turmeric in your home, this is having around curcuma around 15%. So 15% is very mild. So we have to concentrate it. So which I use to use 95%, and that is the highest. So some people they use 60%, some people use 55%, because as you increase the percentage of the curcuminoids present in it, the cost increases. So that's why, but the efficacy also increases. But I prefer to use in my patient this 95% curcuma longa. And there are boswellic acids which are active compounds in Boswellia. And similarly those also in extract there can be less quantity, 2%, 4%, 12%, 20%, something like that. So we have to use the best ones, the more potent. And there are different varieties also which are growing in which area. So because I have done a lot of research on this herb.
Oh.
I have seen various plants growing in various climates, various conditions. So I analyze which one is the best plant. So I try to use the best resin, the quality of the resin, and then the extract, and remove the impurities from those extracts. So this way I combine the herbs and I use them in my patients, and I see wonderful results. And the mechanism of action is even better than sometimes the ibuprofen or other non-steroidal drugs.
Is it also a painkiller, for example?
It is a natural painkiller, but also relieves the disease from the root. It doesn't work like painkillers, but it relieves the pain. It doesn't stop the signal, it stops the process of the inflammation. So that is without any side effects. Because steroids and painkillers, they cause acidity, they cause so many side effects. This Boswellia, when I use it in my clinic, I see no side effects, patients are happy, and I tell them don't take this steroids, don't take these painkillers, and they are happy. And there is another herb, I call it elder brother of Boswellia, that is Google. So Google is more potent than Boswellia.
Really?
Yeah, Google is stronger. So, but when you combine Boswellia with curcuma longa, in 95% of that it becomes equivalent combination. So I sometimes when there is severe pain, I use both Boswellia, curcuma longa and Google together. So ginger is another herb which you can use as an, but it becomes a very hard combination. But sometimes in severe cases of rheumatoid arthritis, we have to use all the herbs, and they are still herbs, they are not chemicals. One ibuprofen tablet can cause so many side effects. These are 100% ginger causes nothing. So it's better to use Boswellia, curcuma, this Google. Google is powerful, not only antibiotic but also antiseptic, anti-inflammatory, and even mosquito repellent. We burn the resin. We burn the resin of this Boswellia in India, Boswellia and this Google, to make some essences to get rid of insects and these mosquitoes. So these are multiple uses of Boswellia.
Okay. Thank you very much.
Okay, thank you very much.